let's move on and talk about mapping. First, you can put all of your detective's findings on a map, and it will give you an overall picture. Then you can move to community mapping, also known as asset mapping. With the help of colored crayons, you can make a map of the local facilities such as libraries, community centers. You can also add valued businesses. But most important to add are the people and their capacities, organized community groups or individuals who have the skills and talents. All of these things can be mapped to create a picture of the community, which shows its capacity and its potential. After you and your team have done a fair bit of walking and enjoying the city, put everything on the map. It's time to share your thoughts and ideas with the community, your friends and neighbors. Of course, you can knock on the doors, but that might seem a bit weird or suspicious. That's why we recommend the third method, the prototype, making an imitation of your project for testing. The prototype comes from design thinking. Design thinking is a nonlinear, iterative process which seeks to understand users, challenge assumptions, redefine problems, and create innovative solutions to prototype and test. The method consists of 5 phases: empathize, define, ideate, prototype, and test. Design thinking is most useful when you want to tackle problems that are ill-defined or unknown. How does it help you with community development projects? First of all, you need to understand beneficiaries of your idea and the best way to test it. You can create the most amazing text and conduct a number of surveys on whether you should install a bench or organize a festival and get 1,000 contradictory responses. Believe me, the most relevant information you will only get while you are testing a prototype. You never know until you try. That way, you will know what people really think about your idea. And if your test turns out positive, you can get even more of the community members on board by showing them pictures of your successful prototype in action. If your test turns out negative, it's a good opportunity to modify and adjust your project idea based on feedback and constructive criticism. Okay, let's look at several examples of using the prototype method. Event prototype. I'm hosting an event, a festival. How do I make a prototype of that, you might ask? The answer is simple. Scale down the event. For instance, if you're planning a big neighborhood festival, first try to host a small barbecue at the place that you want to use as a festival venue. Bring tables, some snacks, and a speaker for music. You can even combine the festival format with the community cleanup or building a playground. At your barbecue, you can do a little survey of the community's biggest concerns. Bring some cut-up paper, some pens, and a box saying problems in our neighborhood, ideas for your community. Gather the information that relates to your specific project. If you're developing a placemaking initiative and you want to create a public space at an empty spot, try this first. Bring chairs and put them in the place of future benches. Outline the territory of the future stage and invite musicians to play some jams. Bring some lights, pictures, decorations. Invite your friends to a mini event. And ask yourself, is it comfortable? Does the place have good emotional vibes? Summarize your findings and adjust your project accordingly.